This month is our month of having more than enough. It's our month of having more than enough. And we pick the text of this month from the book of Exodus 36 verse 7.
ọ̀rọ̀ bíbélì wà nínú Exodus orí 37.
orí kẹrìndínlógójì ẹsẹ̀ keje. Exodus 36 verse 7. And I will read here. For the store they had was sufficient for all the work to make it, and too much.
Nítorí ohun èlò tí ó wà ní ó tó fún gbogbo iṣẹ́ náà láti fi ṣe ó sì pọ̀ jù.
The Lord has promised us more than enough blessing this month.
Ọlọ́run ti sọ fún wa pé òun ó fún wa ní ọ̀pọ̀ yanturu nínú oṣù yìí.
What does that mean?
Kí ni èyí túmọ̀ sí?
There won't be scarcity.
Kò ní sí ọ̀wọ́n gbogbo.
There won't be scarcity.
Kò ní sí ọ̀wọ́n gbogbo.
If God say anything,
Tí Ọlọ́run bá sọ ohunkóhun,
He is ready to do it.
Ó ṣetán láti ṣe.
I can promise you I am unable to fulfill.
Mo lè ṣèlérí fún ọ kí má sì mú ṣẹ.
But when it is God that has spoken,
ṣùgbọ́n tó bá jẹ́ Ọlọ́run ló sọ,
He will bring it to pass.
Àmúwá sí ìdí.
He said once He
Ó
called,
ní lẹ́ẹ̀kan tó bá ti ṣe.
twice I held,
Ẹ̀ẹ̀mejì ni mo
that
gbọ́.
all
Ó
power
ti pé gbogbo agbára.
belong to God.
Ó jẹ́ ti Olúwa.
God they were serving
Ọlọ́run tí wọ́n ń sìn.
is a sufficient
Ó jẹ́
God.
Ọlọ́run tó dára.
Is God that has everything in
Ó
surplus.
jẹ́ Ọlọ́run tó ní ọ̀pọ̀ yanturu.
You are looking for
Tó
work.
bá nílò iṣẹ́.
God has it in surplus.
Ọlọ́run ní lọ́pọ̀ yanturu.
You are looking for baby.
Tó bá nílò.
God has it in surplus.
Ọlọ́run ní lọ́pọ̀
You are
yanturu.
looking for husband.
Tó bá nílò
God
ọkọ.
has it in surplus.
Ọlọ́run ní nílò.
You are looking for
Ọlọ́run
wife.
tó bá nílò.
God has it in surplus.
Ọlọ́run ní lọ́wọ́
You are
lọ́pọ̀
looking for
yanturu.
money.
Tó bá nílò
God
owó.
has it in
Ọlọ́run ní
surplus.
lọ́pọ̀ yanturu.
But there is a key for that
Ṣùgbọ́n
surplus.
kọ́kọ́rọ́ kan wà fún ọ̀pọ̀ yanturu yìí.
Surplus don't just come.
Ọ̀pọ̀ yanturu ò kàn déédéé wá.
There is a key to activate surplus.
Ó ní kọ́kọ́rọ́ láti ṣí.
And that is the key I want to mention briefly to
Ó
us.
jẹ́ kọ́kọ́rọ́ tí mo fẹ́ sọ fún wa ní ṣókí.
You know, when the man of God told them at the Samaria
Nígbà tí ìwòye Ọlọ́run sọ fún ọ ní Samaria.
that there will be
Ó
surplus,
ní ọ̀pọ̀ yanturu yóò
the
wà.
chief all the years of this say, how could that be?
Àwọn ìjòyè ọba ní pé báwo ni eléyìí yóò
If
ṣẹlẹ̀?
God open the door of heaven, can it be?
Kí Ọlọ́run ṣí fèrèsé ọ̀run gan ṣó lè ṣẹlẹ̀?
Some people told me, I don't think your sister can stand again.
Ẹlòmíràn sọ fún mi pé mi rò pé ẹ̀gbọ́n rẹ lè
Because the part that the thing, eaten her is a outside part.
Ibi tí nǹkan yìí ti bà wọ́n ó jẹ̀bi ọkàn.
But me, I don't give up easily.
Ṣùgbọ́n mo kí ń wo pé
Because they show me.
Nǹkan tètè sú mi.
I learned that from my husband.
Mo kọ́ èyí láti ara
Some people don't even bother to check on that again in our house.
Kò sí ẹlòmíràn ò tiẹ̀ bẹ̀ wá wò nílé wa.
I don't think, maybe people think it's a leprosy. Some people don't will come to our house, they don't care. Maybe somebody's at home or not. They will just say they don't want to. But I don't know. Boy, you get it. I don't understand.
Some people thought it's leprosy. Wọ́n rò pé ẹ̀tẹ̀ náà fẹ́
But the
wá mọ́.
God who I am serving
Ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run tí èmi ń sìn,
is a faithful God.
ó jẹ́ Ọlọ́run lóòótọ́.
Is a miracle working
Ó
God.
jẹ́ oní iṣẹ́ ìyanu.
He put her back on her feet
Ó
again.
dá wọn padà sórí ẹsẹ̀ wọn.
No, people have introduced me say do this and say I can't.
Àwọn èèyàn sọ fún mi pé kí n lo ilé kí n lè mo ní rárá.
Even when my husband was challenged, I didn't go here and there. Is it now that my sister, if she want to die, let her die. That is, everybody is going to die. So I can't go extra mile because she should not die. If God like, let God heal her. And if God no heal her, so be it. I thank God. God really healed her.
Ìgbà tó jẹ́ ìgbà tí ọkọ mi ò sáré sọ̀rọ̀ sáré sí i. So tí Ọlọ́run bá fẹ́ kí wọ́n fún déédéé ni tí wọ́n bá dẹ̀ kú déédéé ni.
God healed her.
Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ wò wọ́n sọ.
She stood up on her leg
Wọ́n
again.
dìde dúró lórí ẹsẹ̀ wọn.
That is enough for me to testify.
Ó tó fún mi láti jẹ́rìí.
That is enough for me to praise
Ó tó
God.
fún mi láti yin Olúwa.
At the time, if I begin to tell, we will not close here today.
Tí bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ ní kúrò bí lónìí.
What am I
Kí ni
saying?
ohun tí mò ń sọ?
Today I will speak on engaging the power of sacrifice for more than enough.
Lénìí máa sọ nípa ṣíṣe
Ìrúbọ fún ọ̀pọ̀ ànító àti àníṣẹ́kù.
ìrúbọ fún ọ̀pọ̀ ànító àti àníṣẹ́kù.
Engaging the power of sacrifice for more than enough.
Ṣíṣe nínú agbára ànító àti
Rírúbọ
àníṣẹ́kù.
fún ànító àti àníṣẹ́kù.
Rírúbọ fún ànító àti àníṣẹ́kù.
There is a power in sacrifice.
Agbára wà nínú rúrúbọ.
And God will not see sacrifice and put away his eyes.
Ọlọ́run ò ní rí ìrúbọ ẹ̀ kó wá gbójú ẹ̀ kúrò.
Abraham sacrificed to God.
Ṣé o mọ̀ pé Ábúráhámù rúbọ sí Ọlọ́run?
And God make him a blessing to all of us today.
Ọlọ́run sì jẹ́ kó jẹ́ alábùkún fún gbogbo wa lónìí.
Because he offered Isaac.
Nítorí pé ó fi Ísákì.
So let me ask you, what are you going to sacrifice for God this month of March to have more than enough?
Kí ni ohun tí o máa fi ṣèrúbọ nínú oṣù Máṣítáwà yìí tí o lè fi ní ọ̀pọ̀ yanturu?
Let me tell you the meaning of
Jẹ́
sacrifice.
kí n sọ ìtumọ̀ ìrúbọ fún yín.
What is
Kí
sacrifice?
ni ìrúbọ jẹ́?
Sacrifice is the act of offering something valuable
Ìrúbọ
to
jẹ́
God.
ìrúbọ jẹ́ nǹkan tí à ń fún nǹkan tó ṣe iyebíye fún Ọlọ́run.
Something that will cost you.
Ohun tó máa pa ọ́ lára.
Something that will pain you.
Nǹkan tó máa dùn ọ́.
You give it to
O
God
fi fún Ọlọ́run.
because you want to collect something.
Nítorí pé o fẹ́ gba ohun mìíràn.
Something that you don't have it enough.
Nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé ò ní
The
lọ́pọ̀.
woman widow, she don't have enough.
Opó yìí kò ní lọ́pọ̀.
She have a little meal.
Ó ní oúnjẹ kékeré.
She want to eat it and expecting death.
Ó fẹ́ jẹ kó sì máa retí.
But the man of God arrived
Ṣùgbọ́n ìgbà tí wọ́n ní
and
Ọlọ́run jẹ́,
asked her to do her own
ó
first.
lè ní pé kó ṣe tòun
And
náà.
she sacrificed that last food.
Ó lè ṣe ìrúbọ oúnjẹ ìkẹyìn tó ní.
And famine, drought, hunger ceased in her life.
Ìrúbọ tó ṣe ó jẹ́ kí ọ̀gbẹ oúnjẹ kó dá kúrò nínú.
Some of you cannot sacrifice your time for God.
Púpọ̀ ní wa a ò lè fi àkókò wa rúbọ fún Ọlọ́run.
Some of you cannot sacrifice your talent for God.
Púpọ̀ ní wa a lè fi tálẹ́ǹtì wa fún Ọlọ́run.
Some of you cannot sacrifice your finance to God.
Púpọ̀ ní wa a lè fi owó wa fún Ọlọ́run.
Some of you cannot sacrifice your connection to God.
A lè fi ìsopọ̀ wa ṣe rúbọ fún Ọlọ́run.
And God is looking for the people of sacrifice.
Ọlọ́run sì wá ẹni tí ó lè rúbọ.
He himself sacrificed his own life for all of us.
Òun fún ara rẹ̀ fi ara rẹ̀ rúbọ fún gbogbo wa.
He said, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. That is
Ó
sacrifice.
ní torí pé Ọlọ́run fẹ́ràn ara rẹ̀ tó bẹ́ẹ̀ gbọ́.
For somebody to have one thing and gave it.
Fún ẹni tó ní nǹkan ẹ̀kan tó sì fi ṣe rúbọ.
He gave his only. Go and check your dictionary and know the meaning of only.
Ó ṣe rúbọ nǹkan ẹ̀kan ṣoṣo.
Only. So whoever that wants to have more than
Ẹni
enough
tó bá fẹ́ wá ní ọ̀pọ̀ yanturu.
must be
Ó
sacrificed.
gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe rúbọ.
It's not the one they compare you to do, or the
Ó
one
ṣe
they
ẹjọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ tọrọ.
the one that you preach yourself, as that lady has said in her testimony, that she called herself down, begin to talk to herself. The one you speak to yourself, that will cause you pain.
Tá mú ìrònú bá ọ tó máa bá rẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ láti ṣe.
That will cause you
Tó
pain.
máa jẹ́ kó dùn.
It's then that you have more than enough.
Ìgbà yìí náà ló ní ọ̀pọ̀ yanturu.
They are building for God.
Wọ́n ń kọ́ fún
And
Ọlọ́run.
everybody's building, this one being plank, this one being laid, cement. And at the time, Moses needs to stop them. That if we have more than
Ó
enough.
ní pé a ti ní ọ̀pọ̀ yanturu.
I asked some people that meet on Tuesday, I said, when last, and I will ask everybody now, when last have you eaten? When last have you eaten in your family that have did not remain, now pour it away?
Ìgbà wo ni
Stand up
ó
with
ti
it.
pọ̀ tó fẹ́ jẹun lájẹṣẹ́kù tẹ wá fi àwọn èèyàn.
If you are here, you have thrown food away this last week, raise up your hands.
Tó bá wà níbi tó ti sọ jẹnu lónà wẹ̀ sókè.
You ate and remaining, you just throw it away.
Ó jẹ ó lè ṣẹ́kù wá dà.
Or you ate, you cannot finish it, you now come.
Ó jẹun kù ó lè jẹ́ tán wá.
I don't know when last it has happened. Because the one they will serve himself will not be enough.
Torí tó máa fún ọgọ́ kò ní tó.
Honestly, it will not be enough, talk less of now, not finishing it and throw it away.
Kò ní tó gan débi tí o máa bò láti jẹ àbí láti dànù.
If they counted 5 families, only you see one house, they will serve their children and they will eat and left. Maybe those little children that they don't eat much.
Àfi tó bá jẹ́ pé àwọn ọmọ kékeré tí wọ́n ń jẹ púpọ̀ rárá.
But God has promised us here
Ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run ti ṣèlérí fún
that we will have more than enough.
pé a ó ní àjẹṣẹ́kù.
Over that project you want to start,
Ní ohun tó fẹ́ dáwọ́lé,
you will have more than enough.
ó ní ọ̀pọ̀ yanturu.
Over your finance,
Lórí òwò rẹ,
you will have more than
ó
enough.
ní ọ̀pọ̀ yanturu.
Over the journey you want to embark
Lórí
on,
ìrìn tó fẹ́ rìn,
everything you needed for the journey will be more than
gbogbo
enough.
ohun tó nílò láti rìnrìn àjò yìí yóò jẹ́ ọ̀pọ̀
That is what God is telling
Ohun
us.
tí Ọlọ́run sọ fún wa rẹ̀.
Your earth, you will have good and sound earth more than enough.
Ara rẹ yóò le koko ní ọ̀pọ̀ yanturu.
You will not be begging to support by drugs or these things because you can live your life.
O ò ní tọrọ láti rògùn láti fi gbé ìgbé ayé rẹ.
So, sacrifice will give us grace to have more than enough.
Ìrúbọ yóò fún wa ní oore ọ̀fẹ́ láti ní ọ̀pọ̀ yanturu.
Abraham sacrificed Isaac.
Abraham fi Isaki
In the book of Genesis.
nínú ìwé Genesis.
At the time the guy asked,
Nígbà kan ó béèrè.
say, Daddy,
Bàbá mi.
this is wood.
Igi rèé.
Where is the burnt offering?
Ohun tá ó fi rúbọ ọmọ.
Where is the burnt offering?
Ohun tá ó fi rúbọ.
And the dad knew that he is the burnt offering.
Bàbá tí mọ̀ pé òun gangan rẹ̀.
If it is the sons of nowadays,
tó bá jẹ́ àwọn ọmọ ọ̀sìn.
they will pull the father and run away.
Wọ́n á ti bàbá dànù, wọ́n á sì sá lọ.
If they knew that it's me that my mommy, my dad want to kill, they will just push the, they will run.
Tó bá mọ̀ pé àwọn ni bàbá wọn àbí ìyá wọn fẹ́ lò, wọ́n á
And
kàn sí
Isaac is not a child. He understood what is happening at that time.
Isaki ò kì í ṣe irú ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀, ó mọ ohun tí ó
He
ṣe láti.
knew his father want to use him because his father has stopped all the maid, all the slave at the dam. It's him and the dad alone that went up to the mountain.
Ó mọ̀ pé òun bàbá rẹ̀ fẹ́ lò torí ó ti dá àwọn ẹrú dúró sẹ́yìn wọn.
If it's student children,
tó bá jẹ́ àwọn ọmọ ọ̀sìn,
they will run away.
wọ́n á sá lọ.
And the guy submitted himself.
Arákùnrin yìí sì jọ̀wọ́ ara rẹ̀.
When he's that day, God will provide himself a burnt offering.
Bàbá náà sì sọ fún pé Ọlọ́run á pèsè.
And the next that follow is his daddy.
Ohun tó tẹ̀lé ni pé bàbá so ó lọ́wọ́.
His daddy cover his eyes.
Ó dè é lójú.
He rope his two legs.
Ó so ẹsẹ̀ rẹ̀ méjèèjì.
And he released himself
Ó sì jọ̀wọ́ ara rẹ̀.
for the sacrifice.
Fún ìrúbọ.
And the daddy took the knife,
Ìgbà tí bàbá náà sì fọ̀bẹ yọ
about to slaughter him.
láti dúnbú ẹ̀.
This boy released himself.
Arákùnrin yìí sì jọ̀wọ́ ara rẹ̀.
How many of our youth today can release themselves for the work of
Mélòó nínú
ministry?
àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa lè ní ilé ìjọba ara wọn?
How many of you can come here and pray 1 hour every day for the growth and the completion of the project of God on this mountain?
Mélòó nínú wa ló lè wá gbàdúrà wákàtí kan fún
How
àṣeyọrí
many
iṣẹ́
of
yìí?
you can say, no, mommy, we must cover this church? Whatever you want to do by praying, by reaching out to people that you know can support us to make sure the work of God is being done this
Mélòó ló
mountain.
lè wá bá mú wọn lóra pé mọ́mí a gbọ́dọ̀ parí iṣẹ́ ìkó sí kan tó bá lè ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe.
Some of you don't even care.
Púpọ̀ nínú wa kò tiẹ̀ kàn wá.
Some people see it as my work.
Ó rí gẹ́gẹ́ bí iṣẹ́ mi.
And it's never my
Kò
work.
dẹ̀ kí n ṣe iṣẹ́ mi.
It's God's work.
Iṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run ni.
It's God's work.
Iṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run.
If God can do his work in your life, why are you looking at God's work undone?
Tí Ọlọ́run bá lè ṣe iṣẹ́ ní ayé rẹ̀, báwo ni kí ló tó fi ń wo iṣẹ́ ní ayé?
Kí ló tó wíwo ṣé Ọlọ́run níran?
Why you watching him on the?
They brought every material needed for the project.
Wọ́n ra gbogbo tí wọ́n nílò láti ṣe
And there
iṣẹ́ yìí.
is more than enough.
Ó sì wà lọ́pọ̀ yàrá.
I will read from verse 6.
Alákà láti ẹsẹ̀ kejì.
Exodus 36 verse 6. And Moses gave commandments, and they caused it to be proclaimed throughout the camp, saying, Let neither man nor woman make any more work for the offering of the sanctuary. So the people were restrained from bringing. They were restrained from bringing.
Ó dẹ́kun láti máa mú wá.
Verse 7 says, For the stuff they had was sufficient for all the work to make it, and too much. Who have another version?
Ta ló ní Bíbélì kíkọ mìíràn?
They have, the one say sufficient, some person say enough. They have sufficient. Exodus 36 verse 7.
The materials were sufficient.
I don't want sufficient. I want another word. People have more than enough.
Wọ́n ní ọ̀pọ̀ yanturu.
The materials they needed is sufficient.
Ohun èlò tó nílò ó pọ̀.
I will start this project part 1, by next week we will do the part 2.
Wọ́n sọ pé apá kìíní ni ìwé ohun tí mo sọ láàárọ̀ yìí.
Because I don't want to rush us.
Mo fẹ́ gbé wa sáré.
What are those things we need there when we want to make
Kí ló
sacrifice?
ohun tí a nílò tá bá fẹ́ ṣe ìrúbọ?
Number 1,
Ohun kìíní,
you need yourself.
o nílò ara rẹ.
Say in the book of Romans,
O nílò ìwé Róòmù.
say prepare yourself as a living sacrifice.
Gbára rẹ di gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹbọ àyè.
Holy,
Nìkan
acceptable
tó ṣe ìtẹ́wọ́gbà
unto God.
lójú Olúwa.
Let me tell you, because Abraham was acceptable, that is why his sacrifice was
Jẹ́ kí n
acceptable.
sọ fún wa nítorí pé Abraham jẹ́ ẹni ìtẹ́wọ́gbà yẹn nítorí ẹ̀ la ṣe gbẹ ẹbọ rẹ̀.
Some people want to build for God and God restrain them. Don't worry. He restrained David.
Àwọn kan fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ fọ́nà ṣùgbọ́n ó ní pé rárá má yọra rẹ lẹ́nu. Ó dá Dáfídì dúró
Because of the sins
nítorí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rẹ̀
of committing blood.
tí ó ti dá.
He has killed so many people.
Ó pa ènìyàn tó pọ̀.
His hands is full of blood.
Ọwọ́ rẹ̀ kún fún ẹ̀jẹ̀.
Despite that God said she should not do it.
Pẹ̀lú pé bí Ọlọ́run ṣe sọ pé kó
He
má ṣe.
bought plank.
Ó ra ilé.
He bought nails.
Igi, ó ra ìṣó.
He bought burglary.
Ó ra burglary.
He bought sand.
Gbogbo ìyẹ̀pẹ̀
He
tó rà.
bought stones.
Ó ra ìyẹ̀pẹ̀.
He bought cement.
Ó ra cement.
Every material needed for the building of the house of God, he bought it.
Gbogbo ohun tó nílò láti kọ́lé Ọlọ́run ló rà.
But God said no.
Ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run ní pé rárá.
It's Solomon.
Solomon ọmọ rẹ̀.
Why?
Kí nìdí?
It's not acceptable.
Kò ṣe
So
ìtẹ́wọ́gbà.
anyone that wants to sacrifice to God,
Ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá fẹ́ rúbọ sí Ọlọ́run.
to have more than
Tó
enough
fẹ́ ní ọ̀pọ̀ yanturu.
resources. Number one thing you must
Ohun
know,
àkọ́kọ́ tó gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀.
you must be
Ìwọ
acceptable.
fúnra rẹ gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ní ìtẹ́wọ́gbà.
If you are not
Tí ò
acceptable,
bá jẹ́ ní
your
ìtẹ́wọ́gbà.
tithe and offering is a waste.
Ìdámẹ́wàá rẹ̀ àti ọrẹ rẹ̀ ó
Ìwé ló ní ẹ fi ara yín fún Ọlọ́run
The book of Romans
ní ẹ̀bùn àyè mímọ́, ìdáríjì ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ àti ìtẹ́wọ́gbà. Ó ní èyí ní iṣẹ́ ìsìn tó ṣe kí ni o tó ṣe ìtẹ́wọ́gbà. If you as a man, as a woman, you are not acceptable, your offering, your tithe in the eyes of God is a waste. I may collect it as your pastor,
mo lè gbà gẹ́gẹ́ bí wòlíì rẹ̀.
but the reward may not follow.
Ṣùgbọ́n èrè kò ní tẹ̀lé.
One man say, any church you are going to, you did not see miracle 1 year. I say, Entorain. Are you the one that give God time to answer your prayer?
Ìwọ ló máa fún Ọlọ́run ní àsìkò
Do you know how many years that Anna be going to Shiloh?
Ṣo mọ iye ọdún tí Hannah ti lọ sí Ṣílò?
Before she make a sacrifice, say, I will not drink, I will not, until God hack it. Until the day she put herself as a living sacrifice, that day God answer her prayer.
Ǹjọ́ tó fi ara rẹ̀ ṣe ẹbọ àyè, òun ló tó gbàdúrà rẹ̀.
She have been going to Shiloh year by
Ó ti
year
lọ sí Ṣílò lọ́dọọdún.
and pray for the only prayer point she's bringing to Shiloh is God give me a child.
Ohun ẹ̀kan tó sì gbàdúrà fún mi pé kẹ́lọ̀ kó fún
And her prayer wasn't answered.
àdúrà rẹ̀.
But there is a Shiloh.
Ṣùgbọ́n Ṣílò kan wà.
She proposed in her heart
Ó rò ó ní ọ̀.
that this Shiloh,
Pé ní Ṣílò
I will not eat,
Kò ní jẹ.
I will not
Kò ní
drink.
mu.
I want to pour my heart to
Mo
God.
fẹ́ gba
And when God see that all attention now is not on the husband again, it's not on the child again, it's on him, God. It's then that God answer her prayer.
Nígbà tí Ọlọ́run wá rò pé ó ti kó gbogbo àníyàn rẹ̀ sọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀ ló yẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá gbọ́ àdúrà.
Until we also put all our care, all our anxiety on God and make our body acceptable to God, is then all our sacrifices that we have more than enough.
Olùgbà tí a bá ṣe ara wa ní ẹni tí wọ́n gbà ká tó lè gba ọ̀pọ̀ yanturu.
So before you say you want to make
Mo
sacrifice,
tó lè rúbọ.
you must be accepted to
O
God.
gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ẹni
So
ìtẹ́wọ́gbà.
I want you to ask yourself,
Mo fẹ́ kó béèrè lọ́wọ́
am
ara
I
rẹ̀.
accepted to
Ṣé
God?
mo jẹ́ ẹni ìtẹ́wọ́gbà bí?
Can God hearken to my voice as I call?
Ṣé Ọlọ́run lè gbọ́ mi bí mo ṣe
What are those things in my life that will not make me to be
Kí ni
acceptable?
ohun tó wà ní ayé mi tí ò ní jẹ́ kí n jẹ́ ẹni
Is it
ìtẹ́wọ́gbà?
anger?
Ṣé ìbínú ni?
God showed me myself today. I woke up, I was just like God.
Ọlọ́run fi ara mi hàn mí ní òwúrọ̀ yìí ló fẹ́ rò.
I said, oh Lord, help me with anger issue.
Ọlọ́run ràn mí lọ́wọ́ pẹ̀lú
I saw myself, me and one woman, we are dragging.
Oh,
I don't know where we are going to. Maybe I just going to the front. No, her head here touched my own. Wanted to remove my head here. I push her back. In that dream, I'm not going to agree this kind of say, why did I bring this attitude to even to my dream?
Ilé tí mo fi gbé ìwà sí ìwá sínú àlá mi.
If you had told the person that you remove my head here, I will remove your own. I throw it away. In that dream.
Nínú àlá yìí.
Honestly, in that dream.
Nínú àlá yìí.
I never get to bother what type of dream.
Báwo pé irú àlá wo?
And I need the person in the physical realm.
Mo dẹ̀ nílò
I need the person.
lójú ayé.
I need the person.
Mo nílò ẹni.
So what am I
Kí
saying?
ni ohun tí mò ń sọ?
Your life
Ayé rẹ
is important
ó ṣe pàtàkì
to God
fún Ọlọ́run.
than anything you may give God.
Ju ohun gbogbo tí o lè fún Ọlọ́run lọ.
So until you are accepted to God,
Ó dìgbà tí ó bá jẹ́ ẹni ìtẹ́wọ́gbà.
before you're giving your service, whatever will be acceptable.
Kí gbogbo ohun ìsìn rẹ kó tó lè jẹ́
Some people thinking they are serving God, but they are not seeing reward. Why? Their life is not acceptable to God.
Ẹlòmíràn sọ pé òun sin Ọlọ́run ṣùgbọ́n wọn ò rí èrè ọba ẹsẹ̀ Ọlọ́run nítorí pé ayé wọn ò jẹ́ ìtẹ́wọ́gbà.
I've been going to that church now 2 years. I did not see answer. Are you doing what God wants you to do?
Ṣé òun ṣe ohun tí Ọlọ́run níbi kò ṣe?
I told that mama say, is that the way they are serving God? They will come late to church. Before grace, they have run away. Weekly service, you are not going to see them. You are not saying if their prayer is not answered, they should go. Let them go now. God don't need our service to answer our prayer. He wants is looking at our hearts.
Ọkàn wa ní owó kò nílò iṣẹ́ ìsìn wa
It's the
láti dá wa lọ.
sincerity of your heart.
Mímọ́ ọkàn rẹ.
And that is why your heart must be accepted to God.
ìdí nìyí tí ọkàn wa gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́
You may be in church this morning and your heart is not
ó
in
lè wà
church.
nílé ìjọsìn láàárọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ọkàn rẹ̀
And somebody that did not have the period to come this morning, that person, all this her heart, know that by this time, mommy will be preaching. Let me go to mommy Facebook page or Instagram page or Twitter or TikTok. Let me go and be watching mommy. That the person's heart is here more than you people that physically sit down here.
ẹlòmíràn tó wà nílé tí ọkàn rẹ̀ wà ń bí báyìí ṣùgbọ́n kò ní oore ọ̀fẹ́ láti wà ń bí ó lè àdúrà lè jẹ́ ìtọ́gbà ju àwa tá wà ń bí lọ torí ọkàn wa ò sí bí.
Yes, God is the owner of our heart, and He doesn't want anything more than Him in our heart.
Ọlọ́run gangan ló ní ọkàn wa òun kò sì fẹ́ nǹkan kan mìíràn ju òun nìkan lọ.
In that book of Genesis chapter 37, that God tempted Abraham. He intentionally tempted Abraham to know if Abraham will not, God gave him Isaac in his old age. Go and move closer to somebody that have one child, two child. Look at them very well. The way they normally shielded their child. Ọmọ kan ṣoṣo yìí ọmọ yìí ẹjọ́ is different from the people that have 4 or 5 àwọn yẹn wọn kẹ but àwọn ọlọ́mọ kan ọlọ́mọ méjì lọ́wọ́ wọn bó ṣe máa ṣe gègègè máa mọ wọn ní fẹ́ kí ìdarí wọn ní fẹ́ kí ohun ọmọ mi yẹn wọn ní fẹ́ kí kankan kó ṣe wọn ṣé you understand ẹ̀sìn jáde àwọn ọlọ́mọ kan ló tiẹ̀ kúrú jù the way ẹ má bá mi náwó ẹ mú kó ṣe bí ó ojú kẹrẹ ó ẹjọ́ tàbí ọ̀rọ̀ mi ó ẹ̀mí yẹ ti yó the way they normally cuddle shielded their children their child because that is the only one. So because it's the only one in the hand of Abraham. At that time they have sent Ishmael away. And the mother. So it remained Sarah, Abraham, and Isaac. And God said, bring it. Oh yeah, bring it. And the man did not even discuss with the wife. Because I know we women will not agree. Even including me. Ọmọ kan ṣoṣo tí mo bá dúgbò bí. And the boy himself released himself. And at the end of the day, Father Abraham today, we are all blessed through that single obedience. We haven't seen, I did not see Abraham before. Neither you. But we believe what happened in the Bible. We believe that is the reality. That is what happened. And we are all praying the name of Father Abraham. But can we all sacrifice the way the Abraham sacrificed? Because sacrifice, it normally shook the hand of God. If you want God to do something for you quickly, tó bá fẹ́ kó ṣe nǹkan fún ẹ kíákíá, ṣèrúbọ àbí kó fi ẹ̀jẹ̀ ti nǹkan yẹn.
Do sacrifice.
But make sure it's something you can pay. Make sure it's the sacrifice you can pay back. Number 2, to make a sacrifice you must have. You must propose in your heart. That you want to do it. You must propose it. After you have been acceptable, you must propose it. I want to do so. And you follow it. After then, you will see the outcome of sacrifice. You will see the outcome. But when you don't propose it, you can't do it. You will see it as too big to do. How can I give tithe of 100,000? It's too much. But when God gave you 1 million, it's not too big for you. But to give God back 100,000 from your 1 million, it's big for you. So when you don't propose, if Abraham did not propose it, it's not easy for him to sacrifice Isaac. At the end of the day, God did not collect Isaac. God collected it and God gave him back. Say no. I know truly now that you love me. Say to you, all the generation of the earth shall be blessed. Number 4, Testimony will follow
Ohun kẹrin ni pé ẹ̀rí yóò tẹ̀lé
after sacrifice.
lẹ́yìn ìrúbọ.
Testimony will follow.
Ẹ̀rí yóò tẹ̀lé.
You cannot see anybody that have sacrificed before.
Kò sí ẹnikẹ́ni tó lè rí tó ṣe ìrúbọ
Sacrifice
tẹ́lẹ̀.
gave back to Lagos Church.
Ìrúbọ ó dá padà fún ìjọ Èkó.
Ìrúbọ ló jẹ́ kí ìjọ Èkó wáyé.
Sacrifice gave back to Lagos Church.
Ìrúbọ tí mo ṣe nínú opó ló bí Christ Altar Ministry Èkó.
The sacrifice I did when I was in the widow house, that was what gave birth to the church.
So if all of us want to see miracle at a time or the other of our life,
Tí gbogbo bá fẹ́ rí ìyanu ní ìgbà ayé wa,
we need to sacrifice.
a ní láti ṣe ìrúbọ.
And when God want to bless you,
Tí Ọlọ́run bá
He
fẹ́
will ask for the little in your
á
hands.
béèrè ohun kékeré tí ó wà
He
lọ́wọ́.
asks people to bring resources to build His
Ó ní
house,
kí ọ̀pọ̀ èèyàn kó mú àwọn ohun èlò láti kọ́ ilé rẹ̀ wá.
and they are all bringing it.
Wọ́n dẹ̀ mú wá,
Everybody is bringing it.
gbogbo ènìyàn ló mú wá.
They brought to the stage of having sufficient.
Wọ́n mú wá débi tí wọ́n ní ànító àti àníṣẹ́kù.
So what are you bringing to God this
Kí ni
morning?
ohun tí ò mú wá fún Ọlọ́run láàárọ̀ yìí?
We'll continue next week by God's grace.
A ó parí rẹ̀ lọ́sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀.
What are you bringing to God?
Kí ni ohun tí ò mú wá fún
Is it
Ọlọ́run?
your body?
Ṣé ara rẹ ni?
Is it your money?
Ṣé owó rẹ ni?
Is it your talent?
Ṣé talent
Is it
rẹ
your
ni?
time?
Ṣé àsìkò
Is it your
rẹ?
beauty?
Ṣé ẹwà rẹ?
What is it your connection?
Ṣé sísopọ̀ rẹ ni?
Because if you as a person you are not
Tó
acceptable,
bá torí pé gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìwọ gẹ́gẹ́ bí èèyàn kò bá jẹ́ ìdánwò
your sacrifice is free.
ìrúbọ rẹ ó dé òfo.
So you yourself
Ìwọ fún ara rẹ
must present your body
o gbọ́dọ̀ gbé ara
as
rẹ
a
lẹ̀
living sacrifice
gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹbọ
holy
tó jẹ́
and acceptable
ìtẹ́wọ́gbà
unto the Lord.
sí Olúwa.
Let's rise up on our
Ẹ
feet.
já